Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, hi, hello, how are you? If you're not new around here, hello, my name's Adriana, and today I'm going to be talking about basic training. Okay, so full disclosure, my basic training it was and is going to be different from your basic training. If you're watching this video because you're like, oh my gosh, I want advice on basic training and I want to know what's gonna happen on this day, I can give you advice, but I can't tell you what's gonna happen like in your day of basic training, simply because my basic training, it was in the middle of COVID and during a time when a lot of people didn't know how to deal with it, with people, like how to make sure your people are good. So I'm just gonna tell my story of basic training and you can take it for what it is. So let's just jump into it. So I live in Texas, obviously. And so it didn't take me long to get to basic training. I was at MEPS, like we got to MEPS at like 3 o'clock in the morning or something, and we didn't leave for basic training till like 3 or something, and we were at MEPS for a very long time. But we got there and it was crazy. Okay, so we were on the bus for like a good like 15 minutes before MTI came out. And then he got out and he was like, you guys are gonna get off this bus and you're gonna go line up, or he said something like that, and we were like, okay. And so we all got off the bus. Bro, I was the last one off the bus because I'm super chivalrous, I'm super nice, so I let somebody go ahead of me. I was the last one off the bus, and he freaking yelled at me because I was rolling my luggage, and he was like, trainee, this isn't a vacation, this is, what did he say? He was like, this isn't a vacation, pick up your bag. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, first of all, I've never been yelled at like that. Like, I mean, yeah, like when I do something wrong, my mom would yell at me if I did something wrong, which, I mean, technically I did do something wrong, but you know, like, how am I supposed to know? There was somebody else rolling their luggage and he didn't say anything to them. So that's why I was like, what is this? This is messed up, man. But anyway, so yeah, I was the first one to get yelled at, and it sucked. And then we had to go on these bleachers, and we were there for a long time, and then we had to give them our orders. So it was just, that time was a lot. And then it got relaxed for a little bit. Actually, for a lot of it, it got relaxed. And then it picked up when everybody else got there. That's when it started to pick up, and people just yelling for no reason, just yelling. I was like, bro, really? And then, okay, so I was in Disneyland, so I didn't have to walk far. I feel like if you're in Alcatraz, you probably have to walk a little bit further than what I walked to get to the dorms. But anyway, I don't know, I never lived in Alcatraz. So we walked out. Also, I was part of the 331st. I don't know, I think I said that in the last video. But so we went there, we were under the atrium, and they made us eat our boxed lunch, which it consists of a very dry sandwich, but there was Oreos, so that was nice. But we had to scarf it down, like scarf it down. That was our dinner. So that's nice. And then I just remember, like, I didn't know he was going to be a part of my team, the MTI team that I had. But I remember looking up and seeing him just looking at all of us, and then we made eye contact, and I was like, eat my sandwich. So if anybody from my flight is watching this, it was A looked at me. I don't want to say their names because I feel like that's kind of inappropriate, but A looked at me while I was eating my sandwich, and I was like, oh no. We all know he can get a little intense sometimes, and especially during Zero the first week, he was kind of intense. So then I remember had to go up to our dorms, and we had to like organize everything like right then and there. And then he was like, at first he was like, yeah, y'all can go to sleep. Well, he didn't say it like that, I don't think, but he was like, yeah, y'all can go to sleep. because he was gonna have us stay up to like 10 o'clock because everybody else started to show up after that. We had like 28 people, I think. Everybody else started to show up like later on during the night. But we were there like super early. There was her, me. I think there was like 7 of us in there. I don't remember. But there was like a couple of us, and we thought it was just gonna be us. And we were so excited for it to just be us. And then everybody else showed up. So I don't know what that was, but okay. So yeah. That was the first night there. And I was just remember thinking, I want to go home. And throughout the rest of the week, I was just like, yeah, I want to go home. I don't want to be here. All the way to the point, I went to go see the chaplain, and I was like, yeah, how do I get out of here? And then she was like, just try it. You only been here for a couple of days. And I was like, I really want to go home. And then I remember coming back, and I went to the bathroom, and I was just sobbing because I wanted to go home. Like, even right now, I'm getting kind of like, my throat hurts. Because, like, I really wanted to get out. Like, I was like, nope, I can go become a teacher. This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. Like, I hated it so much. Because I miss my family. I'm really big on, like, my mom and stuff. So, and you guys know about my mom, kind of. Maybe. I don't know. Why not? Some people know what happens with my mom. But I'm really big on that. So the fact that I couldn't talk to her whenever I wanted to and stuff like that, I feel like it was just really hard for me. Especially coming from a life where I'm not being yelled at constantly to like suddenly everything I do is wrong. That was tough. I was trying to stay under the radar, and then I became EC monitor. So that was kind of tough. But I was vice EC monitor, and then the girl that was like she was like president, and then I'm vice president. The girl that was president, she had to go home, sadly. So then I became the main EC monitor, which kind of sucked. But it was fun until 7th week. But it was fine up until then. But yeah, I really wanted to go home. And I even asked my main MTI, like, how do I quit? And he told me, he was like, there is no quitting. But he was just like, you gotta try. Like, you've only been here for a week, Like, you gotta check it out, try it, Like, things, it gets better. And what I can tell you, 110% true, it gets way better. Oh my gosh, does it get better? It gets way better. Oh my gosh. I mean, 7th week I was ready to go. But that's because of the whole EC monitor thing that happened. I was like, freaky. I don't want to be here no more. But it was a different kind of I don't want to be here anymore. I was just pissed off at everybody. But anyway, no offense to y'all. But yeah. So yeah. And then we had our first PT test, which I think I ran it in 14 minutes and something, and then I passed. Just know that I passed. I didn't need like supplemental PT or anything. I passed it. A couple people needed supplemental PT, but that's fine because in the end they all passed. And supplemental, don't feel ashamed if you have to go to supplemental PT, because that's gonna make you better in the end. Like, I feel like they got like so much better. It's crazy. And then we also got our shots first week. But if you've already gotten some of the shots, then you're not gonna need to get them. So take that as you will. Especially if you have your shot record. That, I don't know, maybe you should bring that. I don't know, maybe not. Excuse me, I don't know if they would use it. But anyway, yeah. I just feel like the first week was just hard. Getting accustomed to everything, getting yelled at, hearing, oh my gosh, in a DFAC where there's yelling all the time. That was hard. I remember I was eating and I started crying because it was like so much yelling. Oh my gosh, I hated the yelling so much. I hated the yelling. So yeah, but it gets better. So don't let this video discourage you, because it gets 10 times better. I'm just letting you know how I felt zero the first week. You're probably gonna hate it. You're probably gonna be like, get me out. Don't get out though. I mean, look at me now. I'm doing great things. So yeah, that was zero the first week. For the most part, we were in, wow, there's a lot of clouds over there. We're about to, the hurricane's coming. But anyway, yeah, that's my zero the first week. If you have any questions, let me know and I will answer them to the best of my ability. But like I said, I went during COVID, so COVID's definitely different from what's going on right now. Like, I look at the flights now because I can still see them because I'm still in Lackland and I still see MTIs. I feel so weird talking to MTIs. Like, they talk to me like I'm a normal person, which is so weird. Like, I don't know. I mean, okay, so some MTIs, my MTIs that I had, except one, were super nice. One was on the fence, and then towards the end, he got real nice. But in the beginning, I did not like that man. But anyway, the MTIs that I've experienced were really nice, except like 2 of them. All right, 2 of the MTIs I've come across that weren't on my team are freaking assholes. Excuse my French, but I mean, that's what they're I don't feel like they're supposed to be that way. Simply because I feel like, and like from what my MTIs have told me, MTIs are supposed, yes, they're supposed to push you, but they are also supposed to build you up and like make you become better. I don't feel like those MTIs that I randomly came across were trying to build me up in any way, shape, or form, which kind of sucks, because I wish it's a male and a female. The male, I already knew I wasn't gonna like him because he always talked smack to us, like, and then the other MTI always talked smack to us too. I don't know why. I was like, what did we do? We didn't do anything. Like, we're chilling, we're standing here at attention or parade rest. Anyway, so that's just a different topic. Like, I guess like worst BMT experience, maybe that can happen. I don't know. But anyway, if you have any questions, comment, concerns, let me know down in the comments below. Leave a comment down below. Also, like this video and subscribe. That would be nice. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a good day, good morning, good whatever, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.